Welcome to the Chess and Lades preview of the World Blitz event. Here the list of the key players. Let's review the favorites. Alright, here we go. I narrowed down to the top 19 players by rating over the board, and we hope that the winner will be on this list. So Hikaru Nakamura, clearly he can win it. Magnus Carlsen, he's done it before. Clearly, I would put them in a top list. By the way, feel free to leave in the comments who do you think will win the Blitz event. I know there's a rapid, but I think I like to know who is the best Blitz player in the world. That's what I'm looking forward to. Now, Caruana, he has a high rating. Obviously, he did well in 2022. To me, he's not a pure Blitz player, and we do the number of rounds there with a high pressure. I don't see him succeeding. He's more a rapid or classical player. Yangyi, very strong Chinese players, but doesn't play a lot of Blitz over the board. So untested, I doubt he can make it. So what would be the top 4 candidates to win? Nakamura, Carlsen, Artemiev, and Nepomniachtchi. Now, Dubov would have a chance in my opinion. Giri, too drawish, not a chance. Duda, interesting players, but I don't think he has it. MVL, I know he won last year. I doubt he can repeat. Now, of course, outsider, Grischuk, Erigaisi, and Nihal Sarin, Andreikin, Fedosiev. All these players are very good. I don't think Mamedov can win it, but can Nihal Sarin or Arjun Erigaisi create a surprise on a 2-day event? Absolutely. So here we go. Now let's check a few games as a warm-up to the main event. So here I selected a game between Artemiev with the black pieces playing a blitz game against the legendary Hikaru Nakamura. Now, Nakamura is well known, but Artemiev is a super dangerous player. He has the potential to win the entire thing. Now, this game will show you why. So, Artemiev plays Sicilian defense. And we can see Hikaru as a bishop on c2. He likes to play d3, maybe knight e3, c4. That's a pet system of Nakamura. But here, g5, trying to go g4, super aggressive play. h3 and Vladislav Artemiev goes h5. He still wants to play g4. So here Hikaru play bishop a4, and here we go. We have this very strong play by Artemiev. Here in this position, the computer says you play d3, then bishop f4, and you don't care if white takes over here. But in the game, Hikaru got afraid of the G line pressure and played g3. The idea is he wants to kind of block the G file. Now the game continues. I'm going to go a little bit faster here. And we can see Hikaru is going to develop the knight here. Knight will come to d6. So I think this is kind of like a fairly good move and say what to do with the black pieces. And Artemiev is fearless. He played long castle. He doesn't care. So knight hf3, rook f8, and knight e4. Now the knight is clearly trying to come places. So what to do? h4, opening the lines. And now bishop h6, and we can see black has some pressure. So Hikaru takes. And clearly the king here on h2 is unsafe. In this position, Hikaru had to play rook g1 in order to chase the queen away. Instead, he played queen e2. That's a big mistake. Now, we can see that simply Artemiev wants to play queen g2. So, defending by Hikaru and h2. And now Hikaru is about to lose because let's say you play something like knight b7, and here we go. You have a very nice checkmate over here. So on h2, Hikaru took. And now, how did Artemiev finish the game? Beautiful stuff, classic Russian technique. Take, and Hikaru resign because queen f3, and you're checkmating the king. Beautiful game, starting with g5, with the idea g4, very direct, very convincing win by Artemiev. Let's check another game. And now a game between Dubov with the white pieces against Grischuk with the black pieces. Now, the tournament is going to be played in Kazakhstan, and you can never really underestimate Russian players. So here, Dubov could win the entire thing. And Grischuk, amazing in blitz, never count him out. So in this game, play on chess.com, because these days chess.com is the place to be. Black to play, and Grischuk find an amazing idea. He takes here, and he gives up a piece. The king moves, and now rook g3. He has a lot of pressure, and you can see that queen h4, h2 is coming with a lot of pressure. So e6, counter attack right away, and because of the pressure, black takes. So here queen c6, and unfortunately for black, queen h4 doesn't work because queen e6 would win a lot of material. So here knight e3 played, and that bishop here look lost or has to be defended. Check. And now critical moment. You can see 15 seconds for white, 16 seconds for black. That's when I mean a true blitz player can play with only second left on the clock. These two players can do that. And here, Grischuk play king h8. That is a mistake because you could take like that, and even if black wins a bishop, now you play rook a8 and you have an end game. So here the best move was king h7. Anyway, king h8 played, king f2 played by white. What the idea? Well, rook h1 looks dangerous to me. So here the game becomes absolutely crazy. Queen h4. Now there's a discovery threatened, but the rook here is not protected. So white take, the king move, and now rook h1. Is that game over? No. Double check here, attacking the king twice. The king moves, and here the king escape. In this crazy game here, the king in the center, but it's white to play. And now we can see the game turning for white. 5 seconds versus 5 seconds, I will be completely unable to do anything with such a low time on the clock, or I would play all blunders after blunder. These guys, they play accurately. And here we go like that. You can see now the king is here, the other king is there. Absolutely crazy position. But white has an extra piece and is chasing the king. Rook a2, very nice. 3 seconds versus 3 seconds. Check, only one square, and Dubov delivers checkmate right here. And the king here has nowhere to go. Absolutely insane game, but showing that these two players can really deliver during a blitz game. So once again, Nakamura and Carlsen, of course, favorites. I have many videos featuring their games, including their recent Blitz Chess Championship on my channel, and I wanted to showcase a few players, but feel free to leave in the comments who should be featured, who can win, who can create a surprise, and if you're excited to watch this last event of the year. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe, drop a like and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.